Today is writing day. It's time to start our essays. Don't panic. I know it's the first essay you've ever had to do, and you might be like, "Woo," but we're going to take it one step at a time. So you're not writing the whole essay today. I don't want you to write the whole essay today. I know some of you like to work ahead, but each day this week, I'm going to guide you through one of your paragraphs. So today we're only doing paragraph 1. That's it. Then we'll do paragraph 2 Tuesday, and so on and so forth. So the huge thing is, if you skipped Friday's writing lesson, you weren't here, or you just decided not to do it, you have to do that right now. If you have not planned out what you're going to write about, how are you going to write? So you have to do this first. If you haven't done it, go do it now. You're going to go back to previous weeks, look at last Friday. That would be 10/16. October 16th. Look at 10/16 writing lesson. Do this, and then you'll be ready to write. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, and you're going to need, for this lesson, you're going to need this, and you're going to need your writing notebook or some paper to write on. So open it up to the next blank page. You should have a paragraph about you in there, so turn it to the next page. And let's go ahead and write on this page today's date, and we're going to write a title on there. So today's date is 10-19-2020. So go ahead and write that in your binder on your paper. And then we're going to put the Oreo assignment in there. So we're going to write whatever you chose. Mine is about school uniforms, so I'm going to call mine school uniforms. If you named yours something different, please, name it whatever yours is called. All right, so go ahead and get those things on, pause it if you need to, and then I'm going to show you how to take your first paragraph. All right, so put your pencil down because your paragraph is not the same as mine, so you can't just copy this. But I'm going to show you what we're going to do to make this into a paragraph. So my first paragraph is going to be my opinion about Haley students should wear uniforms. But if you look at the back side of this, it says an attention grabber. State your opinion and the glimpse into 3 reasons. So we need to hook our readers. Let's talk about what that means. All right, so there are different ways you can hook your reader in. You're going to pull them in to want to read your writing. And so here are different ways you can do it. Hook your reader. First one is you can ask them a question. So this is for something different, but I had asked, have you ever been in a car accident? Because then they're making a connection to it. To what you're writing about. So for mine, since it's about school uniforms, I may ask, have you ever had to wear a school uniform before? Next one is called an onomatopoeia. Huge, huge word. It says a word that represents a sound. That's what onomatopoeia is. So for this one, I put screech, the tires squeaked. For school uniforms, would a sound work? It could be like an alarm sound, ding, ding, ding. Oh, there goes my alarm. Time to get on my school uniform. I could do something like that. Next hook. Notice it's a hook. I drew a little fish hook. So clever. Is dialogue, which means talking. So for this car crash one, I said, oh my gosh, that trailer's going to tip over. So putting in those words with the quotation marks makes it more interesting, makes people want to read it. So I may put talking in there. Hey, nice shoes. Just kidding. Everybody's wearing the same thing. We have school uniforms on. So yeah, some kind of dialogue. Next one, setting is where it happened. So for my car one, I had just left the doctor's office and was driving on the highway after a long day. So I'm telling you about where I was. So with the school uniforms, that might not work, but the setting would be a school. So I could say, here I am walking into school today wearing my blue polo shirt like everybody else. That would work. You can give them a hook by telling them a fact about your topic. So my fact is, did you know you're not supposed to stop on a highway for school uniforms? It could be, do you know that schools who wear school uniforms have less bullying? Okay, next one, you can say something funny. That's the way to hook that little worm. So for my trailer one, oh my gosh, that wheelbarrow looks like it's going to fall out and decapitate me. Decapitate means cut off my head. So it's kind of gory. A little twisted, but maybe a little funny. So if I could think of something funny about school uniforms, then I could put that in as my opener. Let's see, what can I say funny? And not all of these will work for every topic. So if I can't think of something funny to say about school uniforms, then I'll just skip that one. So pick one of these things as a way for you to introduce your reader to what you're going to write about. I'm going to pick one and I'll be right back. Okay, so I chose a question. Have you ever been picked on or teased for the clothes you wear? So that's kind of a way to get people in. If they're like, yeah, I actually have, then they may want to read my article. All right, so let's look at what this says. It's on page 6 on your packet. It's telling you what to put in each paragraph. So there's my attention grabber or my hook. Next thing is I'm going to state my opinion, which was already right here. Haley, students should wear school uniforms. So I'm going to snap my fingers and my opinion will appear. Ready? Boom, there you go. Haley, students should wear school uniforms. Magic. So now that I have my hook, my attention grabber, I've stated my opinion. Now I need to give you a glimpse into my 3 reasons, which is what I put in there next. So my 3 reasons are right here. They look nice, there's less bullying, and kids can focus better. I'm just going to write that. Now, in the actual paragraphs, when I write these, I'm going to be giving more information in there. So I didn't spill the beans and give my whole story away there. I'm just telling you what's going to be in the rest of my, not story, but essay. So I'm going to write, Haley, students should wear uniforms. They look nice, because that's my first reason. There'll be less bullying. There will be less bullying. And then the third reason right here on my paper, see, that's why you have to have this done before you can do today's. Better focus. And kids will focus better. Period. Done. That's my first paragraph. So what you are going to do today is take your Oreo planner and you're going to only use you're only going to write your first paragraph with starting with a hook or an attention grabber. And I'm going to take a picture of this and have it on there so you can look at it, pick which one you want to do. You're going to state what your opinion was, which is exactly what you wrote on the O. And then you're going to give a glimpse into your 3 reasons, which were right here. Reason looks nice, less bullying, better focus. Remember, you're not copying mine. You have to have your own. And then be sure that your paragraph is a proper paragraph and that it has an indentation right here. And it has at least 3 to 5 sentences, which this will have 3 at least. Your hook, your opinion, and your introduction to reasons. All right, go ahead and write that, paragraph 1 only.